good, everybody? It's your boy Eddie here, and welcome back to the channel. And I hope you all are having a wonderful day. And for today's video, we are reviewing a sneaker that I am extremely hyped for and have been waiting on for about a year and a half now. But before we even continue this video, guys, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below as well as that notification bell. And what we got right here is none other than the Nike and Nocta Hot Step 2s in the total orange colorway. And guys, I have to say off the rip that I am completely in love with this silhouette. However, I am more of a fan of the triple white colorway. But since this was the first colorway to debut for the silhouette, you guys already know I'm going to do the review for it. And something else that I really want to mention about the sneaker is the fact that when you actually look at it closely, doesn't it remind you of the Yeezy 1050 that Kanye West wore during his Donda album listening party? It looks very close to that high-res 1050, man. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. But I will say that I don't think that I could pull this colorway off just due to the fact that it is so bright. I truly do love colorful sneakers, and I in fact do wear the Big Bag 9 LeBrons a lot. But for some reason, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this off. But guys, definitely let me know what you think about the sneaker in the comment section down below. I definitely want to know. And with that being out the way, guys, let's just briefly go into the box details. And as with all Nocta products, they all come with the same box. Something that I quickly want to note, as I mentioned in my other reviews about this box, is the fact that this was the type of Nike box that was used from the late 90s to the mid 2000s. But the only differences between that box and this Nocta box is the fact that where we see this 3M colorway, it was more of like a brown orange colorway instead of this 3M hit right here. And then as you can see right here on this bottom side, you can see that Nike logo. And then when we go into this side of the box, you can see those Nocta Swords of Revealing Light or Northern Stars. And then when we go onto the back of the box, you can see that CLAWR. And essentially what that stands for is copy left and all wrongs reversed. And then finally, guys, when we go onto the sticker tag of the box, you can see it right there. And it does read off as Nocta Hot Step 2. And the colorway shown is total orange and chrome. And this pair right here is in a size 8. And then when it comes to the sizing of the sneaker, I do think that it is very reminiscent of the sizing of the original Terra Hot Step 1s, which is to go a half size up. So the only reason why I have a size 8 is because I ordered both a size 8 and an 8.5, and the 8.5 still hasn't come here yet. But when I tried on these Hot Steps in a size 8, it fit pretty good, but at the front of the toe box, it was very tight. And I don't know if it's going to break in differently from the original Hot Step because this is more of a synthetic leather as opposed to that nice high quality leather that was on the first pair. But when that size 8.5 comes in, I'm probably just gonna add a little note at the bottom of this video right here to let you guys know officially what it is. So I would say that if you have narrow feet, you could probably get away with going true to size. But if you have semi-wide like me or wide feet, I would go a half size up because you'll get that little bit more space in the front of the toe box, which again, I'm not sure how these will break in. So I would just go a half size up just to be safe. All right, y'all. So this is the size 8.5. And honestly, that half size up definitely makes a difference. The toe box right here doesn't feel as tight as I mentioned in the review. So definitely, I would recommend 100% to go a half size up if you are semi-wide to wide footed. Now, when looking onto the inside of the box, as you can see right here, it's a plain old box, but we do have that beautiful, simple and clean baby blue Nocta wax tissue paper right there. And now, guys, that's pretty much going to conclude all of the box details. And now I'm focusing onto the history of this beautiful shoe right here, guys. There's not much to say about it other than the fact that it is a direct follow-up to these original beautiful Nocta Terra Hot Steps that released back in 2022. And I have to say, guys, a lot of you were sleeping on these, but it is what it is on that. The point of this video is to focus on these babies right here. And essentially what Drake and Nike did was improve on all of the beautiful features on this shoe right here and just made it look so great. I mean, I truly love it. My only complaint is the fact that they switched from this beautiful high quality leather to the synthetic leather on the shoe. But the caveat to that, and I'm going to assume this is why it's that way, is the fact that this upper is all 3M. So they probably couldn't do that with regular leather. And the synthetic leather enabled them to do this creative touch. So on that note, I'm not too mad about it because I do love that extra bright 3M feature. But anyways, I'm gonna focus on that a little bit later onto the video, guys. But I just do want to say that y'all was either late or just hating on the Nocta line because these sneakers have always been fire in my personal opinion. If you actually look at the uses or what they was created for, a lot of them weren't for style reasons. They were more performance based. And that's exactly why they didn't always have a stylish touch to it in comparison to a Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 or a Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low. They were more performance based sneakers overall. Other than the originals, this was definitely supposed to be a stylish luxury sneaker, but a lot of y'all just didn't get the vision. But with these, I'm seeing a lot of y'all in the comment section on YouTube, Instagram, and everywhere else that these pictures have been posted. Y'all are rocking with these, and I'm totally happy that you guys are because these sneakers are absolutely amazing. So now guys, let's just focus onto the details of the shoe. So when we actually look at the front right here, you can see again, this follows the complete DNA of the original Terra Hot Steps, and we do have that small Nike emblem right here. However, in comparison to the original Hot Step, it's actually on the lateral side as opposed to the center on the original one, which is totally cool with me. And another touch that they added onto the shoe was the fact that we do have this beautiful mesh, and it feels very durable to the touch, man, and that goes all the way up towards the tongue. But one thing I do want to note is that we do have these beautiful bright orange laces right here, and on the eyelets of the shoe we do have some 3M hits. And one more thing that we have 3M on is the actual tag right here. So as you can see on the top of the tongue tag, we do have those 3 northern stars right there, and then surrounding it we do have this circular 3M hit that actually goes from the top all the way to the bottom of the tongue, which is really nice and makes the shoe pop a lot. Now when focusing onto the lateral side of the shoe, guys, it does follow the same exact Nocta DNA, which I truly love. So we do have this big synthetic leather overlay right here, which looks absolutely nice onto the shoe, and again follows that Nocta DNA. But another touch that they added to make this extremely awesome is the fact that they added a 3M hit, and it looks absolutely amazing. It's actually bonkers how bright the sneaker can get, other than the fact that it is a bright colorway. Now when focusing onto this area of the shoe right here, you can see that we have this chrome accent, which looks absolutely awesome, and we do have a smaller Nike check right there, and then a very small Nocta logo right there. My only complaint about this chrome touch is the fact that it's not actually chrome, it's plastic with a chrome paint on top of it, and I do wish that Nike made this actually chrome for that $200 price tag, which is a $20 jump from the original Terra Hot Steps, which had way more premium materials than this sneaker. But you know, it is what it is on that. I'm not going to make a big deal out of it because again, I just do love the silhouette a lot. Then we're going on to the back heel area now. You can see that we do have that big G-Tech logo right there and that plastic chrome, which is a beautiful hit, and I love how it looks on the sneaker. Then when going onto the medial side of the shoe, the same thing pretty much follows suit as the lateral side, so there's nothing to report on there. And then guys, when focusing onto the midsole of the shoe, it's very reminiscent, at least in my opinion, of the Nocta Terra Hot Steps. However, the only difference between these two soles is the fact that the traction pattern on this is more for trailing as opposed to this one being more unique, which I'll get into in a second. Then when looking at this air bubble right here, you can see that we do have that beautiful zoom bubble, and it looks absolutely awesome, and I can actually see the camera right through it, which looks great. Then we do have another chrome accent on the bottom of the shoe. However, when you actually flip to the medial side, you can see that it's a way bigger touch, and we do still have those 6 Nike checks right there on the medial side, which is exactly how it looks on this Terra Hot Step, which is absolutely awesome. Now when going on to the outsole of the shoe, this is one of my favorite innovations that they did, and it's essentially a unique traction pattern with all of the sort of revealing lights or northern stars all over the whole entire outsole, and that is exactly what makes the traction on the shoe, and it looks absolutely awesome. We even got some yellow hits, which is standard to the Nocta DNA, as well as the orange, which is the same color of the shoe. And then we do have some more chrome hits, and it actually does say Nocta and a little logo right there, which is pretty nice. And right below that Nocta logo, we do have this G-Tech logo right here, which is another nice touch. Again, the bright orange isn't my favorite colorway. I am truly waiting for that triple white because it looks absolutely phenomenal in my opinion. But still, the silhouette is killer. It looks great, and this has my stamp. It's fully approved by your boy Eddie, and I hope you guys like this sneaker as well. One more final detail that I want to mention before we close out this review is the fact that we do have this beautiful Nocta insole, and of course, as you can see, we do have that standard baby blue right there, as well as that chrome accent with the Nocta logo, as well as the 3 northern stars. And with that being said, guys, that's pretty much going to conclude all the details as well as the history of the shoe. So now let's get right into this on for a look. All right. So that's going to conclude the review as well as the on for look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making it for y'all. Definitely let me know what you think about the Nike and Nocta Hot Step 2 in the total orange colorway. Are y'all rocking with it, or do you think it's a drop? I definitely want to hear y'all thoughts in the comment section down below. And my personal opinion, I think that the silhouette is absolutely fire, but I am waiting for that triple white pair. And other than that, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family and all that, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.